Hi everyone, this is Coach Carrie with a taste of coaching. No one ever found victory without some type of strategy or plan in place. This is true in sports, where they actually have a book of game plans, where they watch film, where they really come up with a plan each week of how they're going to beat their opponent. They have a strategy. This is true in business. When I became an entrepreneur, I had to write down what I envisioned my business to be. And then I had to work backwards in creating the steps to how to get to that vision. This is even true in war. In fact, it's true in the simple things in life. So the other day, my husband and I were playing backgammon, and I hadn't played backgammon in quite some time. And I kept losing, and I was getting so frustrated. And then I thought, what am I doing wrong? And I finally realized he had strategy and I had none. I was just playing the game. I had to put some strategy, I had to put a plan into my victory. And after I did that, I finally won. So, if it's so important in all these areas in life, why don't we ever think about having a life vision plan? A real life vision plan where we are able to dream big about what we want our life to look like and then create a plan to make that happen. Wouldn't that be important? Shouldn't that be important? To not just look at our careers, but to look at our finances, to look at our relationships, to look at our fun, to look at our faith journeys, to look at our physical environments. All these things can bring us peace and they can bring us joy. But if we don't have a plan, are we really going to live life intentionally? So here's what I'm recommending. I hope you've already started to work on your big picture plan. I hope that you already have that kind of in mind, what you want your life to look like. And now I want you to think, what do I want 2019 to look like? Let's make it simpler. 2019. And then when you think about 2019, let's start thinking about today. What are 2, 3, 4 things that you can commit to today to do that are going to get you closer to your big picture vision of what you want your life to look like? Each morning my husband and I start our day with a cup of coffee, a prayer, and sharing what we promise to do to make us one step closer to our own big picture visions. It works. I have somebody to help me be accountable, and it's also fun. And we're creating the life that we dream of living simply by doing the simple things day by day by day. And when I say simple, I don't necessarily I mean, we're breaking it down to smaller steps so that it doesn't seem so overwhelming. And if you have big goals and you're not accomplishing them, then I'm going to suggest that maybe you're taking too big of steps. Maybe you need to rethink that and break it down because, as I've said before, tiny steps build momentum. Tiny steps move you forward. If you're stuck, your steps are too big. Now, I'm going to talk next week about one more really important thing that can keep us stuck. And that is not understanding why our goal, why our vision isn't moving forward. And oftentimes that is because we don't have a strong enough why. So until then, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And also I want to let you know, I do have on my website, you can download a free action plan into creating your very own life vision plan. So if you want to go to www.loveyourlife2.com, you can find that. It's also in my book, Finding Joy, Living an A-plus Life in a C-minus World. Part of the book is going through creating your life vision plan. So until then, have a great week, and I can't wait to talk to you next week. Take care.